going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt Wrestling Recap. Let's get right into a very entertaining Monday Night Raw. The first one after a jam-packed SummerSlam. How you doing, Matthew?
Dude, I'm doing great. You know, Bobby Lashley still retaining against Goldberg.
Oh, I was happy to see it.
I am super stoked with Bobby Lashley opening the show alongside MVP, who addresses Bobby attacking Goldberg's son last Saturday at SummerSlam, telling us Bobby did not realize it was Goldberg's son, and he did it off of pure instinct. As Damian Priest, the Archer of Infamy, the new United States champion, just follows shortly after. MVP just insulting Goldberg. Oh, man, ultimately challenging Bobby to a match. That will be certainly interesting to see those two battle.
The match quickly gets underway. I was excited to see what Damian Priest could do in this match. Unfortunately, Sheamus had to get involved, creating a DQ.
Drew trails right after making the save as we head to a break and then return with a 4-man tag team match with McIntyre and Damian Priest versus Bobby Lashley and Sheamus.
Matt, I must say, I certainly like these impromptu tag team matches, and all these big behemoths in the ring certainly did not disappoint, with Drew McIntyre dismantling Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley does tag in Sheamus, though, once he takes a breather, and then Bobby Lashley kind of leaves Sheamus high and dry. Drew hits a Claymore onto the Celtic Warrior for that 3. Looks like Sheamus and Bobby Lashley have some heated altercations after this matchup, so we're going to have to wait and see what goes down with them later on tonight.
We then see Ricochet take on Karrion, who is wearing a fancy new kind of mask.
Not a lot of people like Karrion new mask. I for sure did. Whatever people are going to hate, let them hate. But Karrion really controlled this match. Ricochet then hitting a springboard splash off the top rope. But it was not enough as Cross chokes out Ricochet for the win. I'm starting to think that Karrion choke is more devastating than the Hurt Lock.
Oh, me too. That'd be a great match to talk about that. Hurt Lock versus the Karrion chokehold.
Let's see it.
We then have another episode of Moist TV as John Morrison welcomes none other than Logan Paul, the internet sensation. This segment was absolutely fantastic, with the crowd absolutely booing Logan Paul out of the building, and then Logan Paul having a stare down with The Miz. It was intense.
I don't know, but he was booed out of the arena. He wasn't even able to touch the microphone, let alone open his lips to cut a promo until, yes, The Miz's music hits, gaining some cheers in the arena along with some boos. Of course, Miz appraising Logan, then all of a sudden saying, you know what, Logan, me and the WWE Universe, we want to know what it's going to be like when Jake Paul gets knocked out. How many rounds is it going to take? Logan did get a little bit heated.
Oh, dude, stare down was vicious.
I mean, Miz and John Morrison kind of getting an altercation about Moist TV, how everything's always about Miz. Miz disagrees, whatever. Miz then just facing Xavier Woods. Next, I guess that was their scheduled matchup with John Morrison ringside. To end this match, John Morrison kind of has the dripsticks and he wets the floor as Miz is outside the ring with Xavier Woods throwing up against the barricade. Morrison wets the floor as Miz is supposed to use the wet floor that John Morrison did and kind of throw Xavier Woods and slide him through to some seal steps.
It did not work out.
It backfired, and let's just say Xavier Woods got a win after John Morrison kind of interrupted again. And Miz turned heel, and he beat the holy hell out of John Morrison.
Oh, dude, it was vicious. In that, the skull-crushing finale. Jinder Mahal takes on Mansoor next, with Mansoor telling Mustafa Ali he wants the match done his way.
Well, Ali says, all right, you know what, I'm going to let it happen. And Mansoor ended up right through the trash. Mahal just stopping Mansoor, even going past the ref's count, just stomping him. As Mustafa Ali then comes out, telling Mansoor to listen to him so this stuff never happens again. I think Mansoor knows now to listen to Mustafa Ali.
I like it. We then see Nikki and Rhea take on Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax in a tag team match next.
This could have been the main event. I thought it was a phenomenal match. I mean, this was an incredible matchup, especially with Nikki and Rhea just working together. I could tell, you know, Rhea ripped a little bit of that heel and Nikki so much of a face, kind of like Randy Orton and Riddle, that RK Bro type of.
Oh man, don't get me started on the RK Bros.
But them working together is great. Nikki showing heart and really putting up a fight. If she fought like this, even when she was Raw Women's Champion for, a few weeks, even a month, that would have been better. She fought like hell in this match, and I like that. Rhea going to pin Shayna, but Rhea kind of rolls out of the way, and then Nia Jax goes to break up the pinfall, and she actually splashes onto Shayna Baszler. This was the table turner for this. Nikki then hits a crossbody onto Nia outside the ring, as Rhea is inside the ring and hits a riptide onto Shayna to get the win. I don't think Shayna and Nia Jax are going to be together for much longer.
Yeah, what is with these tag teams falling apart on Monday Night Raw? It was certainly a pattern on last night's show. Talking about teams, we had my favorite one show up next on Monday Night Raw, the RK Bros.
Man, the new Raw Tag Team Champions.
Oh, man, I was so
happy. The crowd
happy.
just was so behind them, and I could just feel that Vince is going to keep this for a while because the crowd is just super behind them, and I am too, to be honest with you. I mean, Riddle says, you know what? Hey, Randy, as he welcomes him down to the ring. He says, Randy, I got you a present. He goes to the side of the ring, and there's a scooter that I guess Riddle painted for him. It looked like whatever. It looked like a 5-year-old
Scooter, bro. Is that right?
Whatever. But Randy was kind of not really having much of it. AJ and Styles then shortly trailing along. AJ vowing to hit his face with a phenomenal forearm and then kind of claiming, you know what, we want a rematch for those tag team titles as Riddle accepts and him and AJ go underway for the main event. Omos ringside, so isn't Randy Orton. Of course, with these two ringside, we know something's going to happen. Omos ends up scaring Riddle and then AJ kicks Riddle, setting him up for a Styles clash. But right as he does, Randy Orton goes to attack Omos and takes a scooter and starts hitting him with it. And it kind of distracts AJ. And then Riddle ends up using a distracted AJ and hits him with a Bro Derek. This was phenomenal. And then finally, as AJ gets up, Randy Orton gets in the ring and RKO's the holy hell out of AJ Styles to end Monday Night Raw as Omos is still out of the ring in agony from what Randy Orton did to him with that scooter.
I knew he was going to use that scooter to his advantage. I wasn't sure how, but I like the way he used it, absolutely brutalizing the giant Omos. Well, guys, this was certainly a great Raw, the first one after SummerSlam. Let us know what you thought about the show. Always like, comment, and subscribe. We've been jamming out content for you guys. We've had some videos even getting taken down by YouTube. So always hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. We will see you Saturday for a SmackDown recap and Sunday for a NASCAR recap. Peace out.